Hello. We want to look at effect of walking every day for 30 minutes or 1 hour. You see, I've seen different ideas and I've seen different queries concerning walking every day. Initially, I didn't know much about walking and how effective walking can be for any type of disease or any type of correction and all those things. But when I started doing this walking, I realized there's so many importance of walking, and we need to. Then I need to educate you on some of all these things. Now, if you can try, either you are young or you are old, or you have like issues. Probably if you it's only when your doctor asks you not to walk. But I can tell you that the benefit of walking is much. Walking benefit is very good, and I want to enlighten you on this. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this post, and share. Now let us look at the effect of walking every day for 30 minutes or for 1 hour, either as an adult or as a teenager or young woman or man. Now the first one is that it boosts the brain cells. And when something boosts the brain cells, it helps in boosting the brain effects. You see, I notice that if you look at the rate at which people have Alzheimer's disease these days, which is a brain disease, you notice that it is as a result of not exercising or not increasing the physical activities. So if one is increase of physical activities and preventing of Alzheimer's disease in the future, you need to walk, because walking helps boost the brain cells. When you walk 30 minutes a day, it helps to bring the brains, and when you bring the brain cells, it also improves your mental status, your mental state, and you not have, since the brain controls every activity in the body, it means that you need to walk, even if just 30 minutes. Probably not every day, maybe 2 or 3 times in a week, but make sure it is 30 minutes or 1 hour. Then it will improve your mental state. And another thing I've seen, another benefit of walking every day is like it helps in boosting the eyesight. You see, walking helps fight glaucoma. I don't know if you know about this. And glaucoma is almost, if anybody have glaucoma, it means that the person is going blind, or the person might probably going blind. But with the help of 30 minutes walking, the benefit is just sure. It prevents glaucoma in the sense that it puts pressure on the eye, it reduces the eye pressure, and also another symptoms. You see, it also strengthens the cortex. Like if you look at the cortex of the eye is strengthening. So when you increase your physical activity like walking, then the benefits becomes yours. So that by the time you walk, it strengthens the cortex, and it helps to prevent other, not even glaucoma, but other brain diseases. So other eye kind of disease. So this is what you need to do. You just need to find your way of exercising every day, not only working for weight loss, but also for the eyesight. Then it also reduces heart disease. And if you look at one of the most threatening heart disease, disease all this while, or all over the world, heart disease is what kills, and it's one of the most threatening, it's life threatening. So but it means that when you walk, at least find a way of walking 30 minutes many times in a week, 4 times per week, 3 times per week, or every day. It will strengthen your heart muscles. And when something gives you a strong heart, what does it mean? It means that walking also synonymous to walking, to jogging or running. Those advantages you get when you jog, you also get them when you walk, especially when it comes to heart related. It helps reduce the advent of the maybe like susceptibility to high blood pressure, to hypertension, stroke, and all those things, because it allows blood to circulate all around your body, all around the cells, the muscles, the veins, and everything are conveying information, and the blood circulates. You see, when the blood circulates evenly around all your blood vessels, your blood arteries, your blood muscles, veins, and all those things, you will not be having issues with not be having high blood pressure, and that. So it also increases the lung volume too. Because how does it increase the lung volume? Or because or the lung, it keeps your lung healthy, because if you look at the lungs, it helps eliminate toxins out of the lung and waste. You see, some people have lung diseases, generally the smokers and all this. So if you look at the lungs around this place, it shows that it helps reduce some of these issues when it comes to lung disease and all this thing. Then another thing I've seen that which is very important is a pancreas boost. When you walk, if you walk 30 minutes every day, it just improve the pancreas, and which help prevent diabetes. You see, either diabetes type 1 or 2. Frequent workers. I see people that walk 30 minutes every day, they have this pancreas boost, and the pancreas produces less of insulin, And when somebody produces less insulin, it means it keeps your sugar in check. And you see, the pancreas, when the pancreas is healthy, the bioproduce will also be healthy, and you will not be having diabetes. You see, diabetes is another disease that seems to be life-threatening and not even a good one. So, but walking every day for 30 minutes or 1 hour can help you boost this. And if you have seen, I've tried, many people have it that we recommended for people, and it works. So that is, it also improves digestion rate. Just like jogging, just like walking, just like running, just like cycling and other exercise. Every other advantage of this exercise also, walking also does. It shows that it helps increase the digestion rate by preventing, for people who have constipation. Even the bowel, it prevents bowel movement like constipation. So if you are having indigestion, or you are not digesting food very well, or you have the bowel movement, or for your digestive or metabolism rate is low, then you just need to find a way of walking for 30 minutes many times in a week or every day. Even probably 1 hour is also a good one. It keeps your, not only your digestion rate. What I've seen is that it also increases the body metabolism rate. When your body metabolism rate is fast, you not be having issues of digestion or having or gaining weight. Because when you have high metabolism rate, even if you eat, the food get digested fast, and you not be adding more weight, so it makes you slim and fit. And also increase the it helps build the tone. So, muscles, it tones your muscles. When you walk, it strengthens the muscles and activates the muscle cells. So when the muscles are strengthened, then you don't have issues with your muscles, because you'll be balanced, you have stamina. Then it also it gives active bones, so it reduces fractures. Some people, what they do is that they go about with their cars, they cannot even walk for 30 minutes, and so before you know it, at any point they become imbalanced. So with that, it helps to activate your bones, and also it also helps relieve back pain as well. If you talk about back pain, people feel like when we talk about back pain, you must have to take drugs. It's not every time you take drugs. When you talk about drugs is something that has been recommended by your doctor. So even at that, you just need to, because you see, if you're talking about this, it helps remove this painful aspect of your joint, and it makes everything work well for you. So it improves back, and you also improve your sleep. Many this one works for me, because when each time I feel like I don't have enough sleep, or probably I'm not even sleeping too much, probably I have insomnia or something, or I'm depressed, I walk. When I walk, it circulates blood around my body, or blood that well separated in my body. And when the blood are well separated around the body, then I can actively or actually sleep very well. It's increased my slants. Anytime I walk for 1 hour or 30 minutes in a day, it's improved my sound sleep. And so these are some of the ideas. These are some of the things I need to enlighten you about walking. So if you have not been doing it, please do that. And if you have not been walking, then I need you to walk 30 minutes, 1 hour every day. Not even every day, probably many times a week, 3 times per week, and all those things. If you do that, it will help you. It will improve your brain cells. It will keep your eyesight, give you good eyesight. It prevents you from heart-related disease. It reduces you from having Lux disease or lung. It increases your pancreas. It boosts your pancreas, and you'll not be having diabetes. And it also improves your digestion rate. It helps you tone your muscles. It activates your bones, and it prevents back pain and sleep. Another thing is walking for weight loss. If you are walking for weight loss, then I think walking for 30 minutes every day is one of the best things you are going to do to yourself. So if you are walking for weight loss, it means you must do this every day. And the beautiful aspect is that you can eat anything, but not fatty foods anyway, not high cholesterol food or fatty food. But if you walk every day for 30 minutes or 1 hour, then irrespective of what you eat, you will lose weight. Thank you. See you in our next video.